This is for all us dads who have kids that get on our nerves. Um, yeah. Listen, I am not the greatest dad in the world. My kids thankfully think otherwise. Um, but I'm not the greatest dad in the world. If you're like me, then when our kids do something annoying or frustrating or wrong or dangerous or somewhere in between, we can respond fast, uh, and often fast usually means with some intensity. I'll call it maybe anger. The Bible says, "Be angry and do not sin." I see why. When it comes to disciplining my kids, something I've learned because I've done it wrong more than once is it's better for me and for them if I don't discipline them while I'm screaming hot mad, because yelling doesn't work. Ridiculous punishments don't work. This might be controversial. Do I say that? There's certain punishments that can work. But if you do those punishments in an angry way, what are you teaching your kid? What I've found, I remember when one of my kids was quite little, they didn't know how to, we'll use the fancy term regulate. They didn't know how to calm themselves down. And I remember one night they were just so mad. Like, I could be calm, it didn't matter. I could get loud, they got louder. They just kept escalating. And finally I was like I don't get it. And so I went to them and I just gave them the biggest hug, a real hug. Like sometimes we can hug and hug to restrain. I gave a real hug and I was hugging my kid and I literally just whispered in there. I was like, "I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you." And they began to calm down. And I was like, what? How did that work? Why does that work? I don't know. Maybe they just needed to know, like, despite the way you're acting right now, despite the fact that you know you're being crazy, I know you're being crazy, you need to know that I love you. And it just calmed them right down. And we were able to talk. And there's, like, right now I have a 3-year-old, and sitting down and having a chat like this does not really work. He needs to know he can't do certain things. And he needs to hear it very direct, very specific, not like, "You disappointed, Dad." I don't think he's fully comprehending that. Whereas my other two, I have a 9 and a 7-year-old, and they need to hear, this is why. Like, you not listening and obeying right away can be dangerous for you. I don't say things so that I feel better about myself or to prove that I have control of you. I'm doing these things because of XYZ reasons. And so I try to have some of those conversations and let them know what's up, but also let them know, no, I'm the one in charge. When I say we're not doing this, we're not doing this. So anyway, this is for all you dads. Like I said, the Bible says, "Be angry and sin not." I think he's talking to us. So when your kid does something next time, when your kid messes up, when your kid gets you angry, when your kid gets you hot, don't. Here's something else I learned. Don't tell them, even though I just said it. Don't tell them, "You're making me angry," because you're giving them control of your emotions. No, they are the kid. You are the adult. Have control of your own emotions. But when you get angry because of things that they do, relax. They're not you. You're not them. Sometimes I think that's probably where it comes from. I get angry because I see myself in my kid, and I'm like, oh, I don't want you to do that. And I'm trying to protect the me inside of them. But instead, it's just like, you know what? No. I'm going to try not to get angry. Or I'm going to be angry but not sin. Like, I'm going to be angry, but I'm not going to go yell at them. I'm going to be angry, and that's going to cause me to have a response that will be healthy for them and not that will be hurtful for them. So anyway, I saw that to say, the next time you see this thing rising up, don't respond right away in a quick way, but think about your actions. Calm down. My wife does a great job whenever I get up quickly from the couch, and I'm like, she's like, Nathan? And it just gives me a, all right, yeah, I'm breathing. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm not just gonna go in there and yell at them. But I am gonna let them know they need to go to bed for the 700th time. I put you to bed an hour ago. Whatever it is. So anyway, I don't know, just a thought I had. So I figured I'd come share it with you. If you want to join me on the journey, trying to be a good dad, a good godly dad, let's do this together. Thanks. I'll see you.